So my favorite treatment so far is definitely my DECA fusion treatment, but I am a firm believer in that kind of multimodal approach. But the DECA fusion is just the perfect tool for not only skin resurfacing, but also skin tightening. So there's many different types of CO2 lasers. The reason why I picked the Helix to carry at Lovely Aesthetics is because it has the ability to have the DECA wavelength, which is your more traditional fractionated CO2 ablative or skin resurfacing laser. And then it also has the Sultra wavelength that goes in deeper with heat, and it stimulates collagen and elastin for even over 4 months after treatment. And I also like that it has the option of doing the cool peel for people who don't want as much downtime and want that more semi-ablative skin resurfacing. So the day of procedure, I definitely got there pretty early. I numbed my face probably for a good 30 to 45 minutes. And then we started the procedure. During it, I was able to use what's called a Zimmer. It's kind of like blowing air conditioning right onto your face as you're having the heat of the laser. It was, if I had to say, maybe like a 4 out of 10 of a discomfort level. But of course, depending on how aggressive you want to be, like the cool peel is almost painless, whereas the DECA with the Sultra is a little bit more spicy. So for the first 24 hours, I really just did cold soaks with gauze, like a facial gauze pad. I did do cold distilled water with a little bit of vinegar in that, and I was able to do that. I didn't want to, put anything too much while my face was still really hot. Once the heat was gone, about 24 hours later, I then actually started using a more semi-occlusive like Vaseline just to kind of protect the skin and moisturize it. And then more around that day, like 5 to 7, I switched over to like a light moisturizer. So what I like to say is the night of the procedure was the only night or day that I would say I had any discomfort. It felt like I had the worst sunburn ever, and I felt like I had a pulse in my face. Anytime there is tissue trauma, you do have a histamine release, so I actually took a Benadryl and went to bed. So day one, I woke up after the procedure and was surprised. I really wasn't in any discomfort at that point. There was really no more pain involved with the recovery. My skin was a little tight, so sometimes it was a little hard to talk, and I did have some redness and swelling. Day 2 to 4 was almost comical with the redness and the swelling. It's a good thing I work in aesthetics because I kept working, and it's funny because you would think it would scare people away, but it actually raised a lot more interest in the procedure. So day 5 to 7, really the swelling was gone. It was more peeling, kind of dry